Hello, in this section we are going to see how to check the logs and what does inspect command do actually. So let me create another container because we have deleted in the last session, right? So to create docker run -itt name c1, sorry, name c1. Now see, we have created a container, but how to expose it to the outside world, how to bind the port number. So there is a flag -p, p for port number. Now 8081, this 8081 is the host port of this instance, this machine. So it is going to bind the 8081 port to the port number 80 of my container, right? -p, it is going to bind these two port. This is of my browser, this is of my this machine. If I will check what are the port number is used by this machine, it will show 8081 is also is being used. We will see all those things, and then colon 80. So these two port number has been bind together now. So I can access this container from my browser now, or like from anywhere in the world with the IP address and with this port number. Okay, and now the name of the image Nginx. Let's see. -p 808180. So I just need to mention the IP address of this machine and port number 8081. So I can actually access this Nginx container from anywhere then. Okay, first to check the logs. To check the logs of this container, docker logs and the container ID or container name. So this is the container ID, right? And this is the container name. So you can use either this ID or this name, and you can also use the first three or four, like four this alphabets, these numbers like docker logs 2413, right? It will accept this one also because this is a random one. This is not the same every time. Okay, see, these are the logs of your container from the very starting, from the very starting. So whenever you are going to troubleshoot your containers, you going to check the logs, obviously, right? So to check the logs, docker logs and the container name or container ID. So let's make it C1 now. See, got it? Either with the container name or with the container ID. Now what does inspect command do? Docker inspect, and again see C1. It will give me every detail about my container, every detail. See, it starts from here, the container ID, when it was created, what are the arguments, what is the state, right? Everything, image, which image has been used, host path, log path. This is where all the logs are being going to get stored. Name, restart count, every detail, restart policies, every. This is related to the CPU. And then see, mount, tty true, environment variables. These are the environment variables which are inside this container. Image Nginx used, volume null, entry point. This is the default command. We will talk about this one, entry point. Okay, see, it means like, and it is using the bridge network. It means docker inspect command is going to give you every detail of your container. So if you need to see any of your detail of your container, just do docker inspect and the name of the container or container ID. Correct? See, network is bridge. The IP address is this one of this container. Now, okay, so I think this part is clear, right? Docker logs, it will give you the logs of your container from the starting to the right now, live logs also, and docker inspect command is going to give you a very brief, like these details of your container. Now I have told you, we -p option. See, docker container ls. See, previously we have seen it was like this only, 000 80 TCP, but now these has been bind together. So it means, see, 0.0.0.0 is the IP address of this machine, colon 8081. It means whenever I am going to use the IP address with this port number, it is going to route the traffic inside the container, port 80. Got it? It is going to route the traffic inside the container. Let's see. This 000 is my IP address and colon 8081. Now see, netset hyphen tulnp. See, 8081 is being used by Docker proxy. Okay, this port number is now in use. 8080, see, Docker proxy. Got it? So it is, this port number has been bind with my container now, this C1. So I just need to mention the IP address, and with this port number it will route the traffic inside the container to get the IPA. This is my public IP address. Just copy this, go to your browser, colon 8081. See, welcome to Nginx. Right, this is how you can access your container from anywhere in the world. It has been exposed now with the -p flag, -p port number, and bind it to the container. And this is always the same, 80. Remember the command which we have used. Let me show you. See this one. This will be always the same. This is of my container, right? On the right hand side, it is of my container. This will be the same. You just need to change this one. Okay, you can use any, but it should not be in use. You can always cross check what are the port number are in use by this command, netset -tulnp. It will show you what are the port number are in use. 8081 is used, 53, 20, 8081, 22, this as such, like this, right? So you can always cross check from here. If it is not in use, then it will be like this. Okay, just practice. I will see you in the next session now. Thank you.